TheatreWorks Florida is a 501c3 Central Florida-based, award-winning professional theater company that offers some of the finest theatrical musicals available today, as well as produce new original works from area artists and artists from around the country. Coming up on Polk Place, we'll hear about their latest venture. Welcome to Polk Place. I'm Brian Lacey, and joining me in studio is Scott Cook. Scott is the artistic producer for TheatreWorks Florida. Welcome to the show.
Hi, it's good to see you again, Brian.
Yeah, long time no see.
Absolutely.
Had that COVID thing going on, and then
whatever.
Like my buddy disappeared, didn't hear from him.
Went in the hole.
And man, that had to be hard for you.
So it was, you know, all of the theaters in the country, as we all know, from Broadway right on down to us, everybody shut down. It was a horrifying experience for us as the industry because, as everybody has learned, it started turning different ways to do things. A lot of us survived with virtual programming or just, you know, keeping up. You know, we didn't turn to a virtual program, but we did follow the Broadway model, and we're always being safe and sort of our future planning. So it was really, really hard because for us as a company, we had a new venture that was ready to launch September 2020, and it got shut down.
So let's back up a little bit. For those that may not know, what exactly is TheatreWorks?
TheatreWorks Florida is a company that I opened with several other people in the area in 2007, and we are a professional theater. We are a 501c3 nonprofit, and we sort of opened the company to have something different in the Polk County area. We did find ourselves being pulled toward Orlando to tour, and we toured different shows either into Orlando and then back out. We did some touring here in Polk County with some of our great outreach programs that we had, backed by the National Endowment for the Arts. We have an amazing support in them. So that's what we do. We do live musical theater, and as we continue to grow in this area, you know, new venue coming up, new programming coming up, all kinds of things.
Well, for those that may not know, talk a little bit about your background and some of the folks, because you know, I don't mean to pat you on the back, but brother, you got some stats behind you, and so do the rest of your folks. I gotta tell you,
I've been doing professional theater since I was 8 years old, and I'm amazingly blessed. I come from upstate New York. I spent a lot of time in a kids training company called Rhythm Light Touring Productions. They were affiliated with the let me say the Rockettes. They were also affiliated with things like U.S. Special Olympics and different things of that nature. So I grew up in that whole theater world. From there, I went on to do musical theater. I did some stuff up in New York, but found myself coming down to Florida for some strange reason.
Don't we all?
Right? Got down here, did a 10-year stint as a performer for Disney, singer, actor, man. But right along that line, when that was happening, I had my first opportunity to direct in a small theater in DeLand, Florida. It was the show Godspell. And from there, just the world opened up and the universe said, you're going to be a director, producer, choreographer type. I have a strong dance background. I've worked with Bob Fosse. I have worked with Ace Mitchell. I have worked with Frank Hatchett. Some of these names are more like dance people. You know, but just I've had such a well-rounded life in musical theater, which has been great. So fast forward to like TheatreWorks Florida, I did 13 years. I worked at Theater Winter Haven with a man named Norman Small, which all of us in Polk County seem to know who Norman Small is. He was my mentor in producing. That was awesome. And from there, I just had an idea that I wanted to open a company and work with the Polk Theater. That didn't work out. There was like a lot of hand, you know, changing and stuff of that nature. But what we did find is all of my dream team people wanted to be on board. One of our strongest is Jim Beck. He is the chair of the music and dance department and the musical theater department for Florida Southern College. We have a ton of people from Disney who are affiliated with us. So it just sort of goes down the list that I've been fortunate. Now, the company turns 15 years old next year. We get our Ruby anniversary, which is very exciting. You know, I can see the graphics now. But you know, and we've been so blessed. I have to just say blessed because everywhere we've gone, we've met amazing people. We've brought amazing people on board. And so in 2017, we set foot down. We said, no more touring. We want to serve the Polk County area is what we want. We want a home, and we want to serve the arts here.
Got just a few minutes left.
Sure.
I want you to touch briefly on programming. You've got 3 and one that's near and dear to my heart. So run through programming.
Okay. So programming for us right now, we have a main stage series that is opening up, again, backed by the National Endowment for the Arts, thank God. And it is going to open in our new home venue at Balmoral Resort, Florida. So if you've never heard of that, you can get online and you can Google where that is. It's right there in Haines City off of Highway 27. And we've got some great musicals coming up. You can buy package, you can buy single shows. Everything that you need to know is on our website, and I'm sure you'll flash that somewhere along the way. Our second programming is we have a community outreach program called Theater Cares. And Theater Cares right now carries several different programs. We have the Vet Voices program, which you're very, very familiar with.
Yes, sir.
Taking vets and introducing them to theater arts so that we can create a safe space for healing from any of the problems they may have had along the way being in the military. And it's been very successful for 2 years. We're hoping once we settle down in our new home, we can launch that program full again, because it got cut short because of the pandemic. We had to close it down in 2020, right? When we all had to shut the country down. And that was very sad. We had a closing video of all of them. It was just very heart-touching. A brand new program that's coming up also in the Theater Cares realm is called TheatreWorks. Theater for all cultures. We're into now backing the whole diversity and inclusion message that is out there in our world, because we have found that as a theater industry, we aren't including all of our people of color and our LGBTQ and all of that. So we've opened this program and we're starting to get some traction. We find the pandemic is still scaring people to come out and do things, but so we have that. And then another very exciting thing called ClassWorks has been sitting with us for almost 15 years. We have a developmental class structure that is for training young all the way up to adults. And we have been asked by the resort, Balmoral Resort, which is actually owned by Feltram Group. They are opening a private charter school. And 2 days ago, I've received a phone call that was asking TheatreWorks Florida to please handle all of their arts programming for the brand new school that will open in August of 2023.
Scott, we talked briefly. We got about a minute left. A saving grace for you is the resort.
Absolutely.
Due to partnerships. In the past. Opened a door for this one. Talk to me a little bit about the importance of that local developer and what you're bringing to the county and what he saw in your value.
Correct. And I'll try to do it quickly. Gary and the Feltram Group, which is the Balmoral Resort, were sponsors for us for 2 years. They were top sponsors. And when we had to shut down, I talked to Gary and I said, look, if we're shutting down as a sponsor, it's my responsibility to let you know. And I said to him, if you ever want to build a theater and get involved with theater with us, just let me know. And I got an email 20 minutes later. But the importance of it for any arts programming is to have a community behind you and to have strong people behind you, because they have resources beyond our means. Like, we're looking at building this brand new performing arts center 2 to 3 or 4 years from now. And I don't know how to do that. I need a developer. I need somebody who's with us that says we're going to partner up and we're going to make this amazing thing for Northeast Polk County.
Well, Scott, I want to thank you for coming in. And you got to come back and see me when you got programming.
Absolutely.
And we can talk specifics on that, all right?
You've got it. I love being here, Brian.
All right, come back and see me again soon, all right?
Thank you.
All right. TheatreWorks of Central Florida has established several diverse programming divisions working simultaneously within the corporation, utilizing a strenuous yet realistic 10-year plan. TheatreWorks Florida will strive to become a highly respected regional theater company, providing many performances with a wide realm of subject matter. Now, if you need more information, give them a call, 407-340-0472, or look them up on the web at www.theatreworksfl.org.